You are listening part 1, Subjective Whispering in Front of the Cosmic Altar, from the book, Identities, by Bazhe. Urge for lethargy. After bashing, the primal vocalizing of the townsfolk, was a clear message that they despised me, because of my nonconformist view of life. Even the idiots and the wasted freaks, that could never quit being fanatics, tormented me. Sometimes I would falter and fail, and, no matter from where I would try to escape, I could smell the hate, as I would meet the crusted eyes of the locals. They were constantly asking me to appease them, suppliant-like. Frightening explosions of the locals' evil nucleuses were twirling around me like weeds. As I was growing up, I cried and I laughed, I shrunk and I screamed, and again I cried and laughed, and even the frogs laughed with me, after they became used to seeing me like that. In the middle of my town's dust-bordered sour streets, my head was always aching from the locals' lurking looks. I shrilled and almost went batty, as if I had rabies or something, while circling the town in absolute solitude. Most of the locals were uneducated, provincial, and unworldly sheep, full of themselves, and it's hard to imagine that any of the clodhoppers could descry my Transylvanian teeth, as they sparkled with lust for lewd exploits. I teetered and tottered about, and doddered some more, as the locals tried to make me crumble. They were armed with claws, and walked through canyons of laughter that looked like the flow of some yellow sticky mucus. The locals smelled with the real reek of ridicule, but I laughed more than all of them, analyzing their narrow-mindedness. I peed in my pants thinking of their dumb gossip that was thought to be the main item of hot talk around town. My eyes were filling up with sand, and my urgent need for lethargy became all so obvious to me. Naturally, I needed lethargy, after the chambers of my mental spheres had been constantly exposed to all that horrible bashing. You can continue to read the book on Amazon. Just search for The Identities by Bazhe. Read more of Bazhe's work and other books on Amazon.com. For more information, reviews, excerpts, interviews, videos, news, events, art, poetry, other books, and writings, visit Bazhe's website at www.bazhe.com. Watch Bazhe's YouTube videos at www.youtube.com/bkbazhe or visit BK's Google blog or Google internet search. Keywords are Bazhe. Bazhe is a writer, poet, and artist. He is the author of Damages, creative nonfiction, winner in the Writer's Digest Awards, also Identities, Poetry, and Colors, art book. He is published, and his art is exhibited in Europe and in America.